check, check. Microphone check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. No mods. Hey John, how are you? How are things? Uh, just just continuing on here. Had to take a little break, get something to drink, bathroom, you know, that type of stuff. Okay. Right, we're going to take a final look here and make sure I'm happy with everything that I'm seeing. So I spent, I don't know, 3, 4 hours, God knows how long, bloody landscaping this whole area. Putting in the large cow pasture paddock, whatever you call it. So it took me a very long time because, you know, I wasn't happy with it and stuff like that. You know, I'm very OCD about things. So, but anyways, we've got to a point that I'm happy with. So, you know, we've got, just looking at, you know, the area, you know, we've got a good amount of space to drive vehicles around. You know, there's no obvious obstructions or anything like that. There's, you know, a decent amount of area around, you know, all of the points and stuff like that, you know, that I'm happy with. So, I'm not sure. It's been a very long time since I've done cows. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know. Hay, straw, grass? Is that what you're supposed to do? Let's get my vehicles back to home base. So I suppose I have to give them what? Grass, hay, straw, water. I mean, I haven't bought any cows yet, but you know, just to fill up the, you know, the way you can fill up the, you know, the water trough and stuff like that with a certain amount. So I think that's what I need to do first. Come on. Oh, what the bloody railings. Oh, I think I'm stuck. I am stuck as hell. Oh my days. Okay. Well, there's only one thing for that, isn't there? Bye bye. And bye bye. So that sorted that sorted that out pretty quickly. Excuse me. Sorry, tea went down the wrong way. Excuse me. Right. Okay. Let me think. What do I need to do? $8,000 for 25,000. I mean, You know, there's really only one choice there, isn't there? For the sake of, what was it, 500, 700 liters, whatever the hell it was. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just drinking tea and stuff. Oh, that's good. There's no cost for water. I was wondering, I was wondering if it was going to cost me money to for water and stuff like that. But no. Okay, so now obviously I don't have any cows in here at the moment. Is that the right area for water? Where is the water area? What the hell? Isn't it usually this here? Where is the unload sign? What the hell is going on there? What am I doing wrong here now? No, no. Oh! You have to put the cows in first, okay. Alright. Okay. Right. It's been a while since I've done animals, so. Any preferences? Any recommendations as to what cows to get? Do you guys have any, you know, do you prefer one cow over another? We've got a brown cow, brown and white, black, black and white. I don't like those Brahmins. They don't look like, I think maybe one of each. Uh, yeah, one of each. Okay. So how many does this hold again? Is it 200 cows it holds? Or is it 300 cows? Yeah, you were right. You were right, farming company. You needed to buy animals because in FS19 you could actually, you didn't need to buy any animals to to fill up the troughs and stuff like that. This is, no, believe it or not, this is actually my first time doing any animals in FS19. I haven't done. You know what? I think I might get another few. Screw it. I think I'll leave there because I might need equipment. Might need equipment to right, so now can anyone tell me this, okay? Right. 1 second. No, I'm not landscaping, but you have two options, right? Now let's go to painting. So down in the bottom right corner, you've got two types of grass. You've got this one, okay, and you've got this one. Now I have painted, so it's brush. I've painted, both types. So let's just like do a strip. I mean, there's literally no difference. So that's that one, and this is this one. So I cannot tell the difference between either one. I don't know, one is longer. Which one is the long one? Is it that one or that one? So this is like a darker colored grass, and this is a lighter colored grass. So that makes no difference. So the first one is the long grass and the second one is the shorter. Okay, I didn't know that. You really can't tell the difference. But anyways, so okay, now start filling. So we'll put this beside the water trough. So yeah, if you guys have any, as I said, it's been a long time since I've done any animals, so appreciate any help or if I'm making any mistakes or anything like that. Detach. Now, I would think probably a small trailer would be in order. Yeah. Because I'm not going to need like a massive trailer. Well, I have a big one, but I think I'm going to need a small trailer just to, to top up the animals and stuff like that. Obviously, when I start having, 100 or 200 cows and stuff like that, I can use the trailer to. So, trailers. So let's take a look at this guy here. I assume it's got, 12,000 isn't bad capacity. It's pretty cheap. No, that I don't like. I hate those types. You know those. I don't know what they call. You know that if you're reversing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not a solid hitch or axle, so it's an absolute pain in the ass. Lizard Trelleborg, and you get wire tires with that. Now let me think. What's the price of it? 19,000. Trelleborg, Michelin, Lizard. So there's literally no difference. Trelleborg, Michelin. No price increase either. Okay. I'll go for that one. Lease. Yeah, you can't reverse with those damn trailers. They're an absolute pain in the ass trying to reverse. I avoid them at all costs if I can. Now I've also got the little pond here as well. So you know, if I needed water, water, but water appears to be free, so it's not a big deal. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? That's gonna cost a few grand in repair costs. That is just bad driving. Right. Grass. Start filling. Just in case you guys didn't catch it. So let's have a look at the end here. Okay. So I've got 738,000 litres of grass, 750 of hay, and 750 of straw. So, you know, I'm ready, like. Obviously I've got my bunker there. She's not covered, but I haven't finished it. Now, what's this area here? Does anyone know what this area here is? Is this for hay or something like that? Yeah, I've got 900,000 liters of chaff. Oh, it's for TMR. Okay, interesting. TMR. I've got 900,000 liters of chaff. I haven't covered it yet because, well, I think the cows will survive, won't they, with just like grass, hay, and straw, at least for a while. Do they take hay as well? I can't remember if they take hay. We'll find out. Let's just check. Nothing pops up. Here. It's quite slow unloading, this is. Is there a tip side on the back of this? Must be a tip side on that to speed things up. Straw. no pigs as yet. But you know, I've done all this area here. So maybe hopefully I can do a bit more landscaping later on, and I can, well, I might be able to fit maybe smaller pens in here. Maybe a small pig pen, a small sheep pen. Nothing is popping up there. Don't these guys take straw? Nothing there. Ah, it's for straw. Okay. Straw for bedding. So it only took 4,000. So they must be full up. Right, we'll get some more grass here and see what the story is. Not sure if I've maxed out the grass in here. I suppose I could check. Right. No, we haven't. Cleanliness, 100%, water, straw. So we've no TMR. We've no TMR. We need hay and silage. Silage? Excuse me. And grass. Right, so we'll get some more hay, or yeah, hay and grass. So at least they'll be, you know, they won't starve. So I am going to collect some more grass off field 21. I've cut the excuse me. I've cut the grass over there. I'm going to collect it, and then I'm going to convert that field into just an ordinary, you know, crop field and stuff like that. Let me ask you, what else do they need? Do these guys not need like you know, like crops? Do they not need like you know, wheat, barley, canola and stuff like that? I can't remember if maybe that's for the pigs. I thought in FS19 that they needed like you know, wheat, barley and stuff like that. The grass is nearly done now. So yeah, I think the smaller trailer is probably very appropriate for, you know, I've got a decent amount of space, but I don't think you get a massive trailer around that area. Yeah, so the pigs need they need wheat, barley. Oh, you need pig food as well, don't you? Which is a combination of, I don't know, potatoes and stuff like that. The sheep need nothing, don't they? The sheep just need water and grass, right? Or you can give them hay. So it's basically just water and grass for the cows, or the sheep. Now, let me see. Tip side, back, left, right, grain door. So it was on back. That's interesting. I thought it was quite slow unloading. Grass and water. And tell me this, you know when you get your milk to sell, I know you have to bring it to the creamery and stuff like that, but is the price static or does it fluctuate? You know when you dump you know, sell a lot of crops, and the price goes down after you sell, does the milk price stay static during the day up to like midnight, or does it fluctuate with is your day off tomorrow? Anything major planned or anything? Maybe some farming company. Okay. Why did that trailer not? Is it coming down? It is. Okay. Right. Do, 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 do. Where should I leave this? Screw it, we'll leave it here. That's a good spot for it, right there. Right. Now what will I do? Well, I suppose I have no choice but to collect the... It would be a... Oh, hold on a second now. I need to bring this guy back. I need to windrow. So my money is going down very, very quickly. You think it changes? So it's going to be the same. You just have to wait for the best price, like any other crop, and then, oh God, these bloody railings. Wait for the best price and then sell a load of it. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the biggest tanker like 30,000 liters or something like that? You know, that's not very good. You could certainly do with a larger milk tanker and stuff like that. Whoa! Oh my God! Head-on crash. Ah, shut up, you clown! You beeping at me? Beep beep beep. You bumped into me. Well, I bumped into him, but you know. I'm probably gonna get some kind of a shed, like a storage shed. Sheds. Let me take a look at that shed. Whoa. Oh, that's a big shed. Now, that is a shed right there. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. That's a shed. I don't know, could I put it there? Obviously the stuff is in the way, but can't you snap these things? Isn't there a way to snap them? You know, it's for it to move, I don't know, 90 degrees and stuff like that. I thought there was a mechanism to snap them. Rotate? No. Grid snapping? Does this have a light on this shed? Do you know? So how much is it? 32? So that means it's going to cost to bloody terraform the damn thing. Again. So that's 37. You can't grid snap these guys, okay. So that's 35, 34. Of course, if you go to the edge there, it's going to cost a fortune. I'll deal with that later. Windrow. Whoa. Oh my god. This is just bad driving. Farmer Min is laughing at me now. Bad driving, my friend, bad driving. No. No. I mean, I know people do it, but that's not me. Um, I don't use governments. What the hell did I do? Oh, bloody hell. I don't use government subsidies and stuff like that. I like to play it straight. Just pure farming and just work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with government subsidies. It's just it's not how I want to play the game personally. Because it just makes it too easy, I think, I mean, if you can, just have a government subsidy signs and stuff like that, and you can just, get a load of money without doing any work, then, I don't know, what's the point of playing the game? At least for me, I prefer to, put in the hours, do the work, farm. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Detach. Oh, I kind of half pushed my my moors into the water, but I think it's fine. Should be able to recover them. Yeah, I mean, they're not in the water, but very close to it. And there is a front weight somewhere around here as well that I forgot to pick up. So you see it there. Now, so while I'm here, I might as well do a little bit of cutting. Grab all the little bits that I missed from the last time. I think these mowers may need to be repaired. They look, they feel a bit sluggish, and they're certainly filthy with the dirt. So what map are you guys playing at the moment? We got no mods today. We got one mod. A bloody what was it? A bale spike? Oh my god. A bale spike. Whoop-de-doo. So as I said, I'm gonna I'm gonna collect the grass off this, and then I'm gonna replant this field with, I don't know, something else. Excuse me. So for those of you who don't know, or even if you don't care, I know some people, couldn't give a rat's ass about, computers and PC parts and stuff like that, But I ordered a new graphics card today from Amazon, and it cost me it cost me a huge chunk of change. It was not sure what the UK pound equivalent is, but it was 770 euros. So I ordered an RTX 2080, and that was actually one of the cheapest RTX 2080s out there. There was a few models for like 689 and 699, but the one I got was a little bit better cooling and stuff like that. So what it means is well, hopefully I can future-proof my PC for another, I don't know, maybe until hopefully FS21. That's kind of my talent. How are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. Welcome. So yeah, hopefully I can, my PC will be able to run FS21 and stuff like that, no problem. God willing. Now, lift. Yeah, so that's enough of that. Detach. It's not too bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as damaged as I thought it was. Unfortunately, this is single player, I'm afraid, Talon, on the PC. Apologies. I'm not in multiplayer at the moment, I'm afraid. So this is kind of my my Let's Play series for Felsbrun. You know, started from scratch, building up. You know, just you know, developing the farm and stuff like that. Like today, we put down a cow pasture or a cow paddock. Did some landscaping. Bought some cows, fed them, and you know, just basically just preparing to have a huge amount of cows eventually, like 200 or 300 cows, and hopefully we'll make some money out of that. Yeah, but eventually I'm going to get a storage shed for all this stuff instead of having it out here sitting around. Now, what is next? Okay. Right. So let's go collect some grass. Start engine. Lower. So obviously he hasn't he hasn't fully done his job here, but we'll get him sorted out. This is I'm on Felsbrun on PC. So this is like a single player thing that I'm doing. So we're just windrowing, and we're going to collect the grass off this field, and then we're going to convert it to a crop field. So let's grab this here. Now what I'll do is I'll set this guy on a worker and let him do the entire field again. And while he's doing that, we can collect some grass. Turn on the lights so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of do. Um, you have to obviously you have to make sure that when you set the worker off that he's within inside the actual border of the field. But basically, like you see here, okay. So right here is the border of the field, okay. But you can set him, you can push him right out to the edge, so he kind of, he'll get a fair bit of this section here as well. So he would, you know what I mean. He'll collect some of this area here as well. Uh, Dave, Dave Devroy. Sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Dave Devroy. Hello, sir. How are you? How are things? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. So we're just going to collect the peripheries out here. Collect all this grass. Dave, are you on PC or console or? I'm actually playing on PC here at the moment on Felsbrun. I was a former console player. Up to January this year, I had an Xbox One X, but I became very disillusioned with console limitations. The graphics quality. I saw all these guys on PC with all these amazing mods and the things they could do and stuff like that, and I said, you know what, I wanna do that. I wanna play that stuff. Like for example, I'll just give you guys a look here. This is a mod that I downloaded today. So, excuse me. This is a class Lexion. A class Lexion 795 white edition. So it's like a limited edition stuff like that. Now this thing is, oh my god, it's obviously been modded. Look at this thing. Oh my god. I mean, this is completely unrealistic. Alright, Farmer Complete, take care. So the speed of this bloody thing is 49 miles per hour, which is ridiculous. The capacity is 100,000 litres. What? And the price of it is only 65,000. I mean, that's just, come on. I like a little bit of realism in my machines, Um, that's absolutely ridiculous. 100,000 litres. So you got the crawler track, you design, you got standard, logos, class, frick logo, flags, all various, little design. Change the number on the let's see what's changing here now. Let's go red decals. I have no idea what that is. I can't see any changes. Normal decals. Can anybody see any difference there? 'Cause I sure as hell can't. Anyway, that is the this is the class Lexion. Now, I personally wouldn't use a machine like this because it's not, you know, it's a real world machine, but it doesn't have real world capacities and capabilities. I mean, 49 miles per hour, come on. You know, it's double what most harvesters can actually do. 100,000 liters? Yeah, sure. So, you know, this guy is much more realistic. This is actually, as I said, this is a real world mod. This is Laverda M410. So it's 18 miles per hour, 496 horsepower, 12,500 liters, which to my mind is probably, you know, more accurate in real world. So you've got a couple of options here. You've got wide tires, crawler track, standard tires. Crawler track looks nice. Let me get out of that again. So you've got color options as well. You can change, that's like a metallic color, black. I kind of like the red one though. The white isn't too bad. Yeah, but that's another one. What else is there? Here's another one. So this is a Sampo Komiya C6. Okay. This is this is a fairly small harvester. 185 horsepower. 380 liters of diesel. 15 miles per hour. 4,200 liters. That's, you know, that's pretty damn small. So you've got two tire options. You've got Trelleborg and Michelin. You can check, you know, standard and wide tires. Engine setup. So you've got 185 horsepower. You can go to 240. Yeah, so 240. So, you know, it's a small little harvester. Right, let's continue on here. So this is the largest forage wagon in the game. It's 56,500 liters. So this is my bunker. I'm still continuing to fill it up with chaff. So this is my method of doing it. I reduce speed to 7 mph. I activate cruise control. I press unload. And basically I get a nice steady line of chaff out the back. So when it comes to, you know, compacting and stuff like that, it's fairly easy to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. move that around again. Right. Okay. So we're just just getting a little bit of hay in the back of this, or chaff I should say. So let's compact this down a little bit. Okay. Right. Let's sort this out here. Right, that's that done. Right, let's collect some more grass. So once we get all this grass off this field, we'll set a worker off and start putting some crop in this field. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to put in here, but probably soybeans or something like that. Don't know if you guys are into it and stuff like that, but I saw the trailer for HBO's Watchmen. Looked kind of interesting, but I have a feeling it's not going to be very. I think it'll be quite different to the movie and the comic book and stuff like that. I think they're going to do their own, you know, their own original story and take on it and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. So that's another load. I wonder if those cows are glitching. The animations look a bit weird in them. So I personally find this the best method for, you know, for filling up a bunker and stuff like that. So I've got 1,049,000 in this bunker in chaff, which is not bad. So basically every time I cut this field I get about, I don't know, about 300,000 litres of grass out of it. Okay. Move on to the next windrow. So it was pretty disappointing today for mods and stuff like that. We literally got one new mod, which wasn't even worth talking about. It was a bloody a bale spike. Like, wow, a bale spike. I think most people, you know, playing farming simulator, I think they want, they want good stuff. They want tractors, they want harvesters, they want, big equipment and stuff like that. They don't want a 3 meter plow or a bloody 3 meter cultivator. They've got 20 or 30 of the damn things. Give us something new and juicy. I haven't watched the finale of Game of Thrones yet, but I kind of got the gist that people were not happy with it, and they're kind of blaming the producers, or well, even George R. R. Martin, because I don't know. They're kind of like saying, well, he didn't have the story finished, so it wasn't a true ending. They just kind of made it up themselves. It wasn't George R. R. Martin's ending and stuff like that. Which is fair enough. If you've been an ardent fan and watching it since the beginning and waiting to find out how the story ended, and then it turned out to be complete pants, you'll probably be pissed as well. So let's give this another roll over here. Get this compacted. So now we'll turn on. Not sure how much is left on this field. Should certainly be another full tank load, or a full trader load left. Yeah, I've got Game of Thrones downloaded, so eventually I'll get round to watching them. I've got them all in. What did I download them in? Well, I think it was 180. Yeah, it was 180p. Like the files are like huge, like between 4 and 5 gigabytes in size each. John Brock, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Always a pleasure to have you in here. Can you tell me? Can you guys hear the game audio? You know, the game of the actual, farming simulator. The tractors and stuff like that. Can you like hear that audio? Okay. Because I've got it set down to like 10% volume. So I'm not sure if you guys can, hear the actual game itself. Okay. All right, John. Listen, we'll take care. We'll see you next time. Appreciate you tuning in. This kind of farming that I'm doing isn't, it isn't the most exciting in the world, but this is the farming that I personally like to do. So we probably won't get another full trailer load, but we'll get pretty close to it. Now, right. Unload here. Okay. So now we are up to 1.16 million. 1,160,031 litres. Not quite sure how far I'm going to take this bunker. Whether I'll just, keep piling it up and stuff like that until I get like, I don't know, 4 or 5 million litres. I'll see how it goes and stuff like that. Oh my god, that's that damn castle. It's the reflection of the bloody castle. Huh. 'Cause that bloody that shadow is so weird. Look at that. That is such a weird shadow. You're back. Okay, Chad. The the position of the sun in the sky in this game at this particular time is playing havoc with the graphics engine. So we're almost finished now. Just collect the last scraps of grass off this field and we'll move on to something else. Right, let's zoom out. See the way that shadow is moving and glitching? It's so weird. Look at that shadow. Bloody hell. Okay, hold on now. I need to... push this guy out of the way. Completely unrealistic, I'm sure, but all I want to do is collect some grass. Let's zoom in. What's going on here? Alright, okay. I'm an idiot. I had it up in the air. Now let's zoom out again. So we're just checking to see if there is any little bits of grass that I missed. I think there is. I see something. There you go. I'm very OCD about making sure that every little scrap of grass is, off the field and stuff like that. Oh, I see some more. I see some more. There's a little bit more over here. And a little bit over here. We're very close to being finished now. Mr. T-Bone, sir, how are you? How are things? Good to see you. Thank you for joining, coming in. We're just finishing up here, collecting some grass. We're very close to ending now. In fact, I think this should be it. So we'll just do one more quick tour, just to make sure that everything is off the fields. And it's looking good. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. I think that's a mission accomplished, as they say. Right. So we got 35,000 litres, 35 and a half almost out of that. Okay. Okay, we're fully finished now with that aspect. Let's give our vehicle a wash here. We'll give the old JCB a once over as well. Give my front weight a scrub. Looks like that front weight needs to be repaired. It's looking a bit dinged up. Let's check this out first. Oh, he needed to be done. Yeah. Bring that way closer. Oh wow, got 37 hours on this thing already. That's a lot. Alright, let's stick this guy over here. Oh. So I'm going to show you guys something else. Okay. Now, as you might see on certain tractors in the game, they have this this blue cap. Alright. So if I can zoom in, you might actually see it says DEF. So what is DEF? Well, DEF is an additive, and it's more commonly used in the UK and Europe. We call it AdBlue. So this is like a mod for PC only. So basically, to reduce emissions and stuff like that, and better environment. You mix in DEF with the diesel and you have lower emissions and stuff like that. So this is a PC only mod that came out, and what you do is, just like any fuel or anything like that, filling up, you hit it. So that was 20 bucks worth of DEF, and then you have your ordinary diesel fuel. So, and she's filling up now. So that was 277 fuel costs. So basically, with DEF, the mod, it adds, it adds an extra layer of maintenance to your vehicles. But it also adds an extra layer of realism to, your gameplay, because in real life, you do have these, you do have to put def or AdBlue into tractors. Whoa. So that was completely at the bottom. That front weight, it needed to be fully repaired, even though it makes no difference whatsoever. Nobody should really be repairing their front weights. It's just not necessary, Right. So, next up, we are going to do some planting. Or sowing, I should say. We are going to convert back this field to a crop field. Okie dokie. Right. So we're going to set this. I'm going to set him off. Let him do his thing. Fold. Start engine. Let's get this guy off the field. Check the status of this windrower here. See, does it need to be repaired? It does, slightly. Not a huge amount. And the same for that. Check this as well. Yeah, okay, we got all three done there. So we can quickly give things a bit of a wash here. So silage. What do I need for silage? Now I suppose I could buy silage bales, I guess, for the cows. What do you think about that? How much is it? Bales. Wow. Oh, yeah, 2,200 for a silage bill. That's a lot. And what capacity are they? 4,000. You know what? I'll buy. I'll buy 6, I think. just so we can get our cows cracking. Now, what next do I need? Whoa, 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 whoa. So we've got just 27,000 left. Let me think. Baling technology? Lease? I'm not sure how much TMR these guys require. So let me see. So how many do I have on this thing? Transporting position. Okay. So I've got 10 silage bales here. Yeah, they're pretty expensive, silage bales. 2,200. I mean, I suppose I could have rented a baler and a wrapper. It probably would have been a lot cheaper actually to rent a baler and a wrapper. That is not working. I think I'm in the wrong place. I must be in the wrong place. Unfortunately, at the moment, you know, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not really playing. Oh, there we go. Do 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 do. Oh, I think I'm an idiot. What the hell did I do wrong there? I took the bales, but where did it go? I didn't. Oh, it. I don't know. I did that wrong. I should. I did that completely wrong. What I should have done was bloody. You know, I had to, you know, mixer. You know, put it into a mixer wagon and stuff like that. So I did that completely wrong. Oh, okay. Animals. So right. So 16,000 liters. So it's are the ratios still the same? Is it 50% silage, 25% grass, and 25% hay? Is that are the ratios still the same as FS17? Let's check. Oh, do 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 do. Hay silage, effectiveness 75, grass 25. Total mixed ration is empty. Oh God. I'm wrong way. Straw. And then hay. So now I need a bloody I need a bale spike. I need to reset something here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if this works. Tiny! How are you? How are things? I am finally doing animals. But I think I'm making a complete balls of it, to be perfectly honest. I have to remember all over again how this bloody thing works. What the hell? Do I have to switch the machine on, or will it? Oh, it did. Oh, good. I was wondering whether it would just automatically start. So I'm kind of relearning everything from FS19 right now. Oh dear, that didn't go well. It's going pretty well, Tiny. Not too bad now at all. Not too bad. Took me about 4 hours, but I finally settled on like a cow paddock and landscaping that I was happy with. But it was a hell of a lot of messing about and stuff like that, and restarting, saving the game constantly and restarting the game because I wasn't happy with the results. But I finally reached a point that I'm happy with now. So this is I normally, like, even in 17, I don't really mess with like bales and stuff like that to feed the animals. So it's just all loose stuff. You know, grass here, silage in a bunker. Oh, I did it again. Jeez. So just massive volumes of loose material. I don't like messing with bloody bales and bale spikes because, as you can see, I completely suck at it. So right now I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to talk to myself. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to bring this up to the animals and see where we're at. Hopefully this will... Yeah, that's a good ratio. That's 16,000. That's the way you want it. They've adjusted the look of, you know, the ratios and stuff like that. 50% silage, 25 of hay, 25 of straw. That's exactly what it should be. Hopefully that, you know, the 64,000 litre mixer that was in FS19, hopefully that thing comes to, you know, 19 and stuff like that, because we could really use that. Right. Well, I mean, you know, that's not too bad. You know, that should juice up the productivity of these cows now. That's not too bad. That should keep them going for a while. So we'll leave that there. So let's take a look at this. So we're all at 80%. I've got everything maxed out, so productivity should increase a little bit. So cleanliness 100%, water, straw, total mixed ration. It's about what, 55, maybe, yeah, about 55%. Hay, silage, grass. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh crap. That it does not like, because of the front weight there. It does not like detaching with that front weight there. So we'll get rid of that. Detach. Let's fill up my tank. 76. Let's get some AdBlue in there. 4 quid. That's not too bad. Now, what is next? Let's turn this on. I think. Just, do I have... Ugh, I've got fertilizer to set to buy. No wonder I've got so little money. Okay. And weeds. Hey, weeds already. Lovely stuff. Awesome. Absolutely perfect. Weeds. Great. Who doesn't like weeds? What else will I do now? Right. Let us get... Let's get these fields done here. Iron worker. We're gonna set this guy to do some weeding. as this particular tractor hasn't been used in all day today. So we'll let him earn his keep. This guy is going to really struggle here. It just does not have the horsepower necessary to, excuse me, to climb steep hills. So we'll set him off on a worker. Let's check. It looks like there's a tiny few pieces there. I think we need to do some liming. So I would imagine after this I'm going to have no money left. Because lime is not cheap. Okay, we've got a full tank of juice. Right. Okay, let's get this here. That's fine, making good progress. Eventually I'm going to have to buy field 25 as well. So turn this on. Okay, what's next? Field 28 and 29 need a bit of attention. do. Stop. Stop. Excuse me. Right. I think at this point you might as well just do the whole bloody damn field. Because there isn't much left in it as it is. Ah, excuse me. Dara Kell, how's it going, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a bit of, field work here. Doing a bit of liming and stuff like that. We're not going to be on, too much longer. Maybe another half an hour, I'd say. So I'm just, excuse me. I'm just, grabbing all the various, just little bits of stuff that I missed. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think we're in good shape here now. Oh, that's fine, Dara. No problem. Welcome to the channel. I assume you're not new to Farming Simulator, just new to my particular stream and stuff like that. Oh, great. I've flipped over the bloody... I hate when this happens. I flipped over the damn weeder. And these things are near impossible to get back up again. Ugh. Right, gotta reset. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check. this guy to work. Do a bit of weeding. Start engine. One, two, three. Okay. Hire worker. Now, let's take a look at this. Field 26. We'll get on the flip side. Yeah. Now I need to do something else, don't I? Do I need to do I need to spray? I think I do. I need to do some liquid fertilizer here. Okay. Now let me just check. I don't think this works anymore with a worker, does it? I don't think it does. I think I've redefined the field so it's not recognizing it. And is the spraying having any effect? It's not. That is weird. Now it is having no effect whatsoever. And I need to stop wasting fertilizer until I figured that out. Probably speed up time here a bit to get the weeds going. Let's take a look at this again. Okay, he's nearly finished. What else can I do? Not a huge amount left to do here now, I'm afraid. We're finishing up. Just grabbing the last of these weeds. Mrs. Aussie. How are you? How are things? Whoa, my battery level on my phone is 15%. I completely forgot to I completely forgot to charge it. How are you, Mrs. Aussie? Are you still living in the future, or? We're going to be finishing up here. We don't have a huge amount left here to do. Just doing a bit of weeding and stuff like that. But you know, the vast majority of it now is done and stuff like that. So we spent quite a lot of time today and a lot of money putting in a large cow paddock and doing a hell of a lot of landscaping, which is not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, we got it looking somewhat decent, you know. So it's not too shabby. This is a mod here as a JCB Fast Track 150, and despite having 188 horsepower, it is like a snail going up any kind of an incline or hill or anything like that. It's absolutely brutal to work with. It just has no juice in it. Right. So we are very close now to calling it a day, because beyond this, you know, there isn't a whole lot more. I mean, I've got 2 fields down here to to seed and stuff like that, but I'm not too bothered about them. You know, I can pick that up another time and stuff like that tomorrow. Where am I going? Where am I going? So maybe I don't know, maybe I'll just put down the headlands just to have it ready for my worker the next time. Yeah, let's put down the headlands so I can have it all set up for when I come back to this. So I normally give it a couple of passes here. Just so the worker, you know, has enough space to maneuver and stuff like that when he's turning around. So, Mrs. Aussie, if you want to re-watch the streams from today, you can hear all about my epic adventures in landscaping failure. But yeah, we got there eventually, though. Uh, am I mistaken, or am I like today is Wednesday, isn't it? Or have I skipped a day, or, or something like that? Can someone give me a date and time check, please? Because I think I'm losing it. See, Mrs. Ozzy, you're in like some gravity-defying black hole, time traveling time zone. You know, in Australia. I mean, the water, the water circles the wrong direction. You know, I don't even know how you guys pee down there. You know what I mean? Does it shoot up into your face or something like that? You know, I'd be afraid to visit Australia with the gravity situation you guys have going on there. I don't know, Mrs. Ozzy. I don't know. Uh, that whole toilet situation really freaks me out. I don't know if I could make it down there. Right. So we'll do the headlands on this field as well. Never checked, but do you guys have like an Australian equivalent to Amazon and stuff like that? Um, I watch some of the, they call them, tech tubers. You know, some of the guys from Australia who are into, computers and stuff like that, and they often quote prices and stuff in Australian dollars. And, but wow, I mean, the import fees and stuff like that. You guys pay a huge amount more for pretty much everything, just because of transportation and import fees and taxes and whatnot. So you guys really suffer, from just by the fact of where you live and stuff like that. We've kind of got it here as well in Ireland. We have a very stringent, importation, VAT duty fees and stuff like that. I mean, you can't do anything in Ireland. You know, once something is past the value of 22 euros, which is probably, I don't know, maybe 33, 34 Aussie dollars, that's it. You have to pay 23% VAT then on all goods, you know, which is crazy. And even for example, like when I ordered from Amazon.de today, you know, Amazon Germany, um, you know, their VAT rate is like 16%, but when I went to checkout, you know, I was charged the full whack, you know, 23%. So, you know, when you look at you know, the prices of stuff on Amazon Germany, they're, you know, they don't actually reflect their German prices. You know, they're not European prices or Irish prices. You know, they're quoting you German prices. But as I said, when you go to check out, you're paying, you know, you are paying more and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, taxes. Said we're you know, for here for anything really, you know, goods, 23%. Services like hotels, restaurants, you know, getting your hair done, stuff like that. That's I believe it's 13% or 15%, something like that. It's in that range. You know, we have pretty high I mean, we're a very small country and stuff like that, but our taxes are, especially for middle income earners, you know, which the vast majority of people in Ireland are, people who are on between, you know, 20 and 30,000 euros per year, you know, they really get hit hard here. And especially, have you ever noticed why there are so many Irish nurses working in Australia? Well, the reason is because they get, well, they certainly get more respect than they do in Australia, but they get paid a hell of a lot better. So that's why we, you know, have a hell of a lot of newly qualified or seasoned nurses, who, you know, and Australia, I know they have very tight immigration policies, but they love nurses. You know, if you're a nurse and you want to work in Australia, live in Australia, you know, they'll welcome you with open arms. There are, you know, Australia, Dubai, uh, Southeast Asia, you know, they're all screaming out for nurses. And we have a very severe brain drain here in Ireland because of taxes and the health system here in Ireland, which is pretty not, you know, not good. Yeah, we could certainly use some here as well. You know, I tell you, you know, I hypothetically, let's say I was the next prime minister or Taoiseach. We call it Taoiseach, but he's essentially the prime minister of Ireland. I would reduce the VAT that nurses pay to a very low level, or I might even eliminate it completely. So like they pay like 0%. Now, obviously, other public sector workers would give out hell, but you know, we are absolutely desperate for nurses here in Ireland, and they don't get the respect they deserve and stuff like that. You know. And what I would do as well, I would actually write it like you know, in like the Constitution and stuff like that. that our, nurses have a special recognition in Irish society as valuable members of society that are essential to the proper functioning of the country and stuff like that, that type of thing. Dave Devoy, that's no problem. I'm not gonna be staying on too much longer. I've been waffling on about Irish politics and the state of our health service for the last 15 minutes, so you really haven't missed much. But yeah, I mean, you can see it there. There isn't much to do. 19 and 20 are have been, well, they've been converted to. I painted over these two fields, all this area here. So this is all grass and stuff like that. And everything else here is soybeans. There's not much else here to do. So let's take a look. How are we doing? Well, I still need to compact this thingy here. So where are we at? Okay. So we are at 1.1, almost 1.2 million liters of chaff in here. And I need to do a lot of rolling over this to flatten it out and stuff like that, because it's getting a bit crazy. When you have it like this, it's very difficult for a forage trailer to roll back and forth and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm not entirely sure how much further I will take this, whether I'm going to cover it or will I just keep piling on the chaff and stuff like that and get it like up to the maximum, like maybe 4 or 5 million liters of chaff, because obviously you can sell it, you can sell a silage and stuff like that. Mr. Fast Farmer himself, Killer Weasel, how are you, sir? How are things? I've been kind of popping in and out of your streams during the day as well. We've finally got round to placing a cow paddock. Took me about 4 hours to do it, but we got there eventually. So we're just doing a little bit of rolling here, flatten things out. We won't be staying on too much longer. I'm just waiting for a worker to finish planting a field, so that shouldn't take too long. So as I said, basically you just keep rolling backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards until you flatten things out. So I'll give you guys a look. I know it's dark, but actually, you know what? What I think I should do is I'm going to put some floodlights in here. Around the. So I bought the large cow paddock, pasture, whatever it was, and the land, in this field wasn't flat, so it took a while to, smooth it out, landscape it and stuff like that. I put extra borders, around this area and stuff like that, to to expand it out and stuff like that and make it look nice. But yeah, it actually turned out. I'm surprised it turned out pretty damn well, actually. So I've got just 8 cows, and they're milling about doing their thing. And they've got, you know, they're well fed and topped up and stuff like that. I don't have to do, you know, I'm not going to collect that yet. There's not much else to do for them, you know, just let them be for the night and stuff like that. They'll be perfectly fine. In fact, let's take a look and see how we're at. Yeah, I mean, oh, my productivity is 99%. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad. Obviously, I need a bit more TMR, but, you know, they have enough for now. So yeah, I then this entire field here, I just repainted it and stuff like that. Flattened it out. So I think we are very close to the end of our journey, folks. I have been farming for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours even. You know, that's pretty long for me. I generally try not to do too many hours, you know, maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, he's completely done there. Let's just check his work here to make sure he did everything that he was supposed to do. Looks okay to me. Let's check a look on this. Yeah, everything looks, whoa. No, we don't want to climb a mountain. Yeah, so I think that is it. I'm going to position this dude here. Stop the engine. And he's all set to rock and roll for, you know, when I start back up again. So, friends, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate everyone who's stopped by today. God willing, we'll do this again tomorrow if we can. I don't have a set time or schedule, you know, it's just whenever I feel like it. And there are some days when I don't feel like it, you know. But for now, we are going to save the game. We are going to quit the game. We are going to take a quick look and see if there are any mods that have turned up since the last time I checked. And the answer to that question is no. All we got today was one bloody bale fork. That's what we got today, a bloody bale fork. Like, seriously? You know? I'm going to uninstall this mod because it's completely unrealistic. I downloaded this class Lexion mod and it had like a 100,000 liter capacity. I mean, yeah. How realistic is that? So we're getting rid of that. What else are we going to get rid of? There was something else I wanted. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these guys. You know what? I think I'll leave them for now. They're not too bad. Actually, I'll get rid of that one. Yeah. And I'll leave the other one. because this is not a bad mod. Yeah. So, right, that's it. No new maps. No new maps. All we got today was one god awful um, bale spike, bale fork, whatever you want to call it. That's all we got today. Nothing else, I'm afraid. I didn't even see DJ Ham's video pop up or anything like that, so you know he had absolutely nothing to review. You know. Okay, listen, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. God willing, we will see you all again. Take care. Bye bye.